And we're recording.
Welcome back to Monster Mates!
Yes, we are here in episode 3. Spencer, choose a number.
Oh, fuck. You know what? Give me number 5.
Number 5, Angels.
Hell yeah! Okay, off the bat, I'm giving this like an 8.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm giving this an 8.
Alright.
So, okay. There's a couple of things that we need to establish right off the bat.
Episode over.
So, are we going to do the standard angel wings, or are we going to have them float via celestial magic?
I want angel wings.
I also want angel wings too. Glad we agree on this.
Absolutely. Celestial stuff, like I'm not
cool,
gonna bag on
but
the
in
celestial
its own
floating.
place.
I'm not gonna bag on the celestial floating. But what I will say is I think it's lamer than actual wings.
I think that celestial floating has its own place, but I think as far as an angel is concerned, I think you're gonna find more things that people are gonna prefer the angel wings.
So, okay, is the halo removable?
Yes.
Okay, I want that on. I want that to stay on.
Okay. I don't know if I want it on.
I want to defile this angel. That's what I want.
It's like, I think it would depend on what the angel looked like. If the angel kind of had that sort of hourglass physique, super long blonde hair kind of thing, yeah, put the halo on. But if we're talking more sort of redheadish, still with the hourglass physique, but kind of almost pixie cut redhead, no, take the halo off. Take the halo off.
Yeah, okay. Here, I'm gonna look this up real quick. I'm curious about other people's viewing on like monster angel girls.
Yes. So. Okay.
First pro, and I've been wanting to say this for wings. First pro, you get to fuck them in the air. 100% hot.
Yes. They're with angel wings. They can basically just fly no matter what they're carrying, as long as it's not like 700 tons or something.
Is that like like in the Bible or something?
No, don't worry about it. But there are angels with like 6 wings, but that's more seraphim than angels.
All right,
whatever.
Do they count?
It's in the tree. It's in the same chronology.
Okay, so we'll count them.
Okay, but so nonetheless, they're basically sex while flying 100%.
Absolutely, that's like a goal. That like if you are fucking an angel and you do not do that in the air, you are wasting your potential of fucking an angel girl.
That is a huge miss out right there. Okay. I want another thing that could be a possibility. Would you be able to have sex on clouds?
Ooh. Oh fuck. Now okay, if the angels can control the clouds and give them buoyancy, oh my god, yes.
Yes. If you are able to, if the angels are able to somehow let you physically sit or whatever on the clouds along with them, 100% you would have to have sex while flying and on a cloud, usually probably within the same session.
100% I would do that. Yes. Now,
yes.
There is another side to this.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, I want to defile this angel.
Yes.
I want to just, like, angelic, nah, you are my thing. Personally, I would BDSM the fuck out of this angel.
All right. And they would be more submissive, most likely.
Most likely. And this would, like, so far, the dwarves and fish girls, we were kind of like, it can be half and half. I honestly believe like angel girls are completely you are complete they are complete subs.
Yes,
100%.
100%. And wh- I don't know if this is just a me thing or maybe other people have this same viewpoint, but with an angel girl, they're going to be they're basically going to be as tight as a virgin always. Always.
Yes, because I would imagine their bodies constantly trying to reform themselves and heal themselves for pureness. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolute, pure,
Yes.
whatever. Yeah.
So you will keep defiling them over and over. I'm just on this train right now.
It's a really good train.
It's a good train.
It's definitely a top tier for sure.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm trying to think of some drawbacks so we can, talk about or at least get some debate going here. So, drawbacks,
Drawbacks.
would they be good with their mouths or not?
I think it'd just be like a normal. I think okay. You know what? Here's the drawback. I think
Yeah.
they're just kind of normal, but with wings. They don't
Okay,
have
yeah.
anything special about them. They're not, as much as we like to call them monster girls, they're the least monster girl thing we have.
Yeah, it's like what? They have celestial magic probably. They have the wings and the halo. Other than that, they're biologically human.
Yeah, so we would definitely have to go about it in a lesser form, and it's definitely not as good.
Yeah. And also, I think you would almost it's like I know you were talking about the BDSM thing, but I think that they would bruise easily.
Yes, and that comes down to what makes angels different from every other type, which is the
Yes.
fact that they are pure and the fact that they are in this state of purity, like, oh, we go to
Mhm.
heaven, fuck angels, right?
Yes.
And I think the idea of doing the morally corrupt thing to them is what makes it exciting.
Yeah, for sure. There is definitely a corruption fetish to that 100%.
Yeah, I think
There's
I'm guilty
there's
on that
no
one. Yep.
yeah. But I'm trying to think. I think angels would also have a huge affinity for a passionate lovemaking session. Like they would be those after cuddle experts, you know.
Mm. You know what would be great actually?
What?
Like how much control of their wings do they have?
I would say absolute control.
Like like a feather job?
Darn it, I was about to say, are you talking about getting a wing job?
Dude, hell yeah, wing job.
I mean, you might as well at that point.
Now, is it like the bird thing where like the nape of their neck and so like if is it like or is it like more like they're just their I bet, you know what I bet? I bet the
What?
base of their wings are super sensitive.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think they share too much genetically speaking with birds, but I do think with angels, the base of their wings and even just like the actual wings themselves, not the feathers of the wings,
Yeah.
but the wings themselves would be
I
sensitive.
want here's one thing like in my head I'm thinking, okay, if you cannot detach the halo, you can just grab onto that and go to town. Now, if it's detachable,
Mm,
use it as the gag.
all right. Okay, now here's the thing I'm curious on.
Yep.
Would the halo give any sort of sexual satisfaction to the girl? I can imagine it would for you because that is technically the absolute source of celestial like magic tree. That is the source of celestial magic and purity. So of course it is going to feel good for you, but what about her?
For I don't know if angels feel their halo or not because in fiction I've always seen it hit like the halo's always like Krim for instance, it's cracked.
Yeah.
I don't think he feels it. I don't
It's more of a absolute status
I
symbol.
think it's a status symbol. So like the idea of that thing being defiled is like a major plus.
Yes. Okay. So angels do not get sexual satisfaction, at least from their halos.
Yeah.
at the
and
very
I don't
least.
think they do. I think if like I said, detachable, you can use it with your play. It stays on and you can't move it, and their head moves with it. Then you can have something to hold on to.
Yes. I can see another drawback, and this could technically be said for a lot of different monster girls or even just girls in general. Anal would be nearly
Wait,
impossible.
what?
Anal would be nearly
With Angel
impossible.
Girls?
Yes.
How?
Because of their purity, it would just, I think it would be too tight to get anything in there.
That's how you gotta warm it up.
Yeah, true, but
That's where the
again, it
BDSM comes in.
yeah, true, but again, we're with the purity thing, it would be difficult to say if they would get that tightness like immediately back or only after
Mm,
you're done.
I don't think we'll know. I think that
Yeah.
is a I do not know. Now, again,
Yes.
it's my opinion
Mhm.
that monster like it's kind of disappointing. Like I'm kind of going back down. I said 8 immediately, but I'm kind of going back down actually because I'm like it's kind of like the biggest thing for me is the corruption and defile, right?
Yeah.
But it's also kind of just disappointing because you
How
want like the adventures of like Fish Girl or like all these different
Oh.
things, right? But you just
Yeah.
have like a normal girl and there's nothing like special about it.
I feel like okay, I feel like there's some definite role play potential though. It's like, okay, with angels in usual folklore being just like the absolute closest to God, you could have some weird like
She like
sinner and saint role play thing going
okay,
on.
okay, if she was into that, yeah, you could totally
Yeah.
do that.
Although with the angel being a sub and all, I feel like with that caring and almost motherly personality, that's another role play thing right there. Um, I think the whole penance whatever thing for the aspect of the role play, I think there's some big potential there.
Yeah, I can totally understand and get that. I
Hmm.
think I think the biggest thing about it is with yeah, I could definitely see roleplay being a thing, and then like big bag, like you act like the big bag demon or a big sinner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then they're the sweet innocent angel. Yeah, I can.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay, I can definitely see that.
Okay.
That'd be very fun.
Okay. Now there's another thing we need to talk about as
Uh
well.
huh.
And this one's going to be a bit more difficult to justify, but I'm still going to put my hat in the ring on this. Do angel girls lactate at all?
I think that depends on whether they've had a kid in their past life. Like, okay, question. Here's my
Yes.
question on angel girls. Are
Uh-huh.
these girls that have died and become angels and we're fucking the angel girls, or are they um are they were they born angel girls?
I'm going off of the presumption that they were born angel girls.
Okay, then I would say no on the lactation. Now, would it be a
Okay.
plus? Yes,
Yeah.
but no, I don't think
It
they
would
would.
it would certainly be the land of milk and honey, all right.
Oh man, oh, but we don't have bees yet.
Oh, we don't. No.
Oh.
Oh goodness, but all right, yeah. So okay, no lactation for angel
No
girls
lactation for
at
angels
least.
because it wouldn't make sense unless they had a kid.
Yes, okay, makes sense.
So if God, giving birth to a halo, man, that's like
Oh,
painful.
yeah, I feel like that would be.
Anyway, you, you a professional, Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Don't worry about it. I can cut it out in post. Okay. So, all right. So
if
you
if
okay?
I had to put in my final
Mm,
rating for this, I
yeah.
I think I think I'm teeter between a 7 and an 8.
Okay.
because I think there is that moment of roleplay and that moment of the wing job and the moment of all in fucking in the air and the clouds and
Mm-hmm.
that moral thing, which is gives it an 8 to me. But it goes
Okay.
down
Yeah.
like a point because there's nothing like super monster girl about it, you know?
Yeah. There. It's like even amongst angels, there's not too much variety. You have you have the cherubs, which are basically just like smaller angels. You have the angels. You have the seraphim, and that's kind of it, really.
I think I'd have to give this. I think I'm sticking with a 7, a solid. I think they're hanging out with the fish girls. I'm hanging with a 7.
Okay. I think, like you kind of said, it's like beyond like the celestial magic, the air sex, cloud sex, whatever. There's not too much you can do, especially since they are primarily sub. There's no like there's no what's the phrase? Uh Surpassing expectations to it. You kind of get what you see with
You
Angel
get what you
Girls.
came for. You expect something, and you're gonna get it. Now, unless you want to
Yes.
go completely go, I'm going to defile this fucking angel. Then you can
Yeah.
go in whatever direction you want.
Yeah, if you have an absolute heyday sadomasochistic day, yeah, that's going to be really fun. But for those who are not too deep in the sadomasochism, it's like the only thing that's really good besides what we've listed already is also just them being absolutely tight always.
Yeah, that's a good point, but I think I'd have to stick with a solid 7, and the roleplay would be nice, and I think they'd be down for
Yeah.
any kind of roleplay, but I'm sticking with a 7.
I think I have to agree with you. I'm gonna go with a 7 as well. They're a little above average, but there's just not too much going for them.
And I think that will be it.
All right, tell us what you think about Angel
Would
Girls
you like
down
the wing
in
job fucking in the air or defile them? Tell us
and what
why we're wrong and why our tastes are trash.
yes, and tell us what type of angel would you most likely have sex with. And while you do that, stay tuned for the next
And
episode.
tell us your rating. And like, we want to know why you like what you like. And be like, nah, angel girls are weird. Nah, 1.
We can get an interesting general consensus for science, of
Yeah,
course.
and if we get it if we get enough and we see one that we like and we can talk about it and be like, you know what, good points, point down or
Yeah.
something, and we can do like a recap on all of our Monster Girl reviews.
Yeah, we could do a stage 2 or something like that, or a retake, whatever, whatever.
Absolutely.
But yes, see you folks next time.
Later.